Hi, I'm Luis Garcia, and let me ask you a few questions. Are you into personal development or spirituality? Do you have interest in discovering how you love, lead, learn, teach, and communicate? Do you have interest in psychology and personal transformation? Do you want to improve your own personal psychology for yourself? Do you seek to discover and develop your creative qualities so that you can live more effectively and create the life you want? Do you seek spiritual fulfillment and the ability to cultivate great relationships and financially succeed? If you answered yes, then you are in the right place and this is for you. In this video, I will talk about self-awareness and why it matters and the 20 steps to greater self-awareness. So, if you want to learn more about yourself, stay tuned. Hi and welcome back. I'm Luis Garcia and I'm an author, public speaker, entrepreneur, thought leader, and I'm an educator on the topic of personal development, self-help, business, and spirituality. And what I do is that I help people like yourself master your psychology and put your game into perspective so that you can be equipped to cultivate healthy relationships, financially succeed, and fulfill your life purpose as I offer valuable insight that can help to improve your life for the better. So to begin, and so that you and I can be on the same page, ask yourself these questions. Do you feel happy and content? Is your life fulfilling? Do you like how you are? Are you happy with who you are? Do you feel sure of your ability to handle yourself in the world? Are you confident and do you feel safe to express yourself in the world? If you answer no to one or more to any of these questions, then just know that in this video I will talk about ways for you to improve yourself so that you can feel confident in yourself and feel great about who you are. So, to begin this conversation, I would first like to state Socrates' famous quote, "Know thyself," which is a directive to develop self-awareness. So, my question to you is, you spend all day and all night with yourself, but how well do you actually know yourself? If you've never taken the time to get to know yourself, you probably have a lot to learn about yourself. However, self-awareness is a process that does take time, and it is something that you would do for the rest of your life once you commit to getting to know yourself. Self-awareness is also one of those things that has been associated with many modalities such as spirituality, religion, philosophy, yoga, meditation, hypnosis, astrology, and even up to card reading. Also, along the way, trying to find yourself has gotten a mixed reputation as many people approach it differently and can be used for resistant purposes. For example, it can be a convenient way to excuse yourself when you want to break up with someone while in denial of the real reason. Or it can be used to avoid a relationship you really want, but you put soul searching first and make sophisticated excuses to avoid the person you are really into. When in truth, having that relationship is a great place to learn more about yourself. It can also be a diversion from accepting responsibilities, like doing your share of household chores or getting a job. There are many ways how one can resist situations in their life while justifying it with personal soul searching. However, the areas where such individuals resist in their life, they will eventually experience disappointment as those aspects of their life that they deny will lead to poor results. On the other hand, figuring out who you are and what you need to do in order to have a fulfilling life could be the most important and satisfying thing you can do for yourself. Self-awareness is important because you can use the information to better your life and to minimize the amount of agony you can cause for yourself in the future from making unconscious choices that leads to poor results in your life. Getting to know yourself can be a little scary, but it helps to have an accurate observation and understanding of yourself. You see, having self-awareness means that you have knowledge of yourself, which is all about the study of your personal psychology, understanding your creative abilities, understanding your habits, likes, dislikes, the way how you see the world, how the world sees you, how to set boundaries when standing up for yourself, knowing how to evolve within the times, and it's about understanding your needs and how to negotiate your needs with others effectively. Self-awareness is about knowing what you want in life and also understanding of your emotional responses. However, having self-awareness doesn't solve your challenges in life. No, it doesn't. But it does give you an accurate starting point that allows you to develop a game plan for solutions that can help you prevail over your challenges, and that is why self-awareness is so important. As I said before, self-awareness takes time to develop as you grow in life, but the benefits are well worth the effort in the long run, as the results will lead to you feeling fulfilled with yourself from the inside out. So, if you are feeling insecure about yourself or doubtful about your capabilities and unsure what direction to take to improve yourself as a person, and you are tired of feeling that way, and yet you're sincere about self-discovery and desire to feel confident about who you are and your capabilities, then I have some insights to share with you that can help you along the way. To begin to develop your very own sense of personal awareness, use these first 20 steps to guide you to discover your personal psychology and personal self-awareness. Number 1, keep a journal. This is a powerful tool for learning about yourself. Spend 15 minutes each evening writing down about your life. Recording your life and thoughts each day can provide a lot of insights for you. List the highs and low points of your day and your feelings around them. Focus on the meaningful things that happen on that day. Include your challenges and what you think caused them. And then ask yourself, what did you do well? What did you do poorly? What changes do you want to make? How would you make those changes? Asking yourself those kinds of questions will teach you to ask the right questions, and it will train your mind to have a better observation of your circumstances, which leads to better analysis, which then leads to you learning how to make better decisions in your life. Decisions that leads to successful results. So do yourself a favor and start asking the right questions. Writing about your journey encourages you to learn more about yourself and you will grow. Recording your activities and insights regularly can help you to find solutions to personal challenges and build your self-esteem. Number 2, review your past and current relationships. Again, this goes back to number 1, which is about having better analysis, which then leads to you learning how to make better choices in your life, choices that leads to successful results. But now, you want to focus and zoom in your relationships so that you can better understand them and yourself in the relationship. Again, self-awareness is all about having knowledge of yourself, which is all about the study of your personal psychology, you understanding your habits, likes, dislikes, the way you view the world, and your needs. So, it is very important to ask the right questions. So ask yourself, why did your past relationships end? Review your romantic and platonic relationships that didn't work out. Why did they fail? Now, consider your current relationships. What challenges do they face now? What do you bring to relationships? See the positive and the negative. What qualities do you like in a friend or a partner? What qualities do you avoid? Why? Really own this for yourself by answering these questions truthfully for yourself. Number 3, ask yourself, what are your biggest regrets? Where do you think you made poor decisions in your lifetime? Why did you choose what you chose in those circumstances? Why do you think those are regrets in the first place? How does it make you feel? What changes would you make if you can go back in time and change those events? And what would you do differently? Again, if you imagine how you would change those situations in the past, your mind would automatically find answers and you will, by default, envision yourself doing it differently. This is your mind teaching you how the new version of yourself would make empowered choices that leads to successful results. Number 4, ask yourself, which challenges in your life are constant? Most of us have a struggle that persists in our lives. It might be our weight, finances, loneliness, depression, or an inescapable lack of satisfaction that manifests somewhere in your life. If this is the case, then the issue that persists in your life is important to understand so that you can change it and live a happier life. You have the power to change nearly anything about yourself. So why does this one challenge in your life always seem to hang around? Write it down and then get to know it so that you can reverse engineer it. Number 5, take time to meditate. Meditation gives you the opportunity to observe your thoughts without judgment. You can learn a lot about yourself by the thoughts that pop up in your mind. Meditation allows you to learn to create space between your thoughts and your emotions. It's not hard at all to meditate. In fact, if you take time to answer the first 4 questions that I suggested so far, you will be meditating already as your inner mind begins to analyze, visualize, find solutions, and reprogram your behavior, which is what the basics of meditation is all about. So make sure you do that for yourself. Number 6, another form of meditation is to view your life through the eyes of someone else. Imagine you were an invisible stranger or like a movie camera that is following you around and that observes your life for a whole week. From an objective point of view, what would you think about yourself? What advice would you have for yourself? How does the way you spend your time say about you? Again, this is a form of meditation that as you begin to answer these kinds of questions, your mind will automatically find answers and you will, by default, envision yourself doing things differently. This is your mind teaching you how the new version of yourself would make empowered choices that leads to successful results. Do this for yourself and listen to yourself because you do have the answers inside yourself. Do this for yourself and learn to meditate and be your own psychologist. Number 7, ask yourself, how do you deal with stress? Really answer this for yourself as this is a big one. How do you handle stress? Do you eat, drink alcohol, get sleepy and lazy, become grumpy? Do you watch TV, play the victim? What? What is that behavior that you do? Another series of questions are, how do you treat others when you're stressed out? What challenges have you caused yourself by dealing with stress poorly? This question also connects to the 4th question that I asked you before, which is about what challenges in your life are constant. Think about it. If you deal with stress poorly, the results of that is a chain reaction of poor results that will lead to more poor results, which means that if you deal with stress poorly, this could be one way of how some of the same challenges in your life are constant. To change that, you would have to learn how to deal with stress differently and in a way that you transform the stresses in your life for productive, creative solutions that leads to successful results. Evaluate yourself. Number 8, evaluate your successes and failures. This can be a great material for your journal. Your successes and failures tell you a lot about yourself. Ask yourself these questions. Why were you successful when you were successful? How did those successes make you feel? What did you do after a successful outcome? Now, do the same with your failures. Are you a quitter? Why do you quit? Do you fail to set goals? Understanding your failures is powerful. You can learn a lot from your mistakes and shortcomings and use the information to become more capable and powerful. The lows and high points of your life are very educational and informative. So be open to receive the information to grow. Number 9, take some time and ask your friends for some feedback. Your friends know you better than what you think. Ask your friends to describe yourself to yourself honestly. Ask them to list your strengths and weaknesses. Ask them what they think are your best and worst qualities. You may benefit from listening to how others view you. Their feedback may point out great qualities and habits that you overlooked about yourself that you need to know about yourself. Sometimes it's hard for one to see themselves, so getting your friends' feedback may help you to see things with clarity. This way, you will find some common grounds to what others may see about you. This common ground that others may see about you may hold truth and can help you discover more about yourself. This is you playing detective with yourself. Also, plead with your friends to be honest with their feedback, as their honesty will help you to see things better. Number 10, really take the time to list your goals, values, and priorities in your life. If you never thought about it, you may not have a firm grasp on your values. What's important to you is the question here. List all the values that appeal to you and examine whether or not you live your life according to those values. Put your values in order from most important to least. So, ask yourself, What do you want to accomplish for yourself? What kind of life do you want to live? What are your desires? What's important to you? Answering these questions can help you discover your core values that you may not know about yourself as of yet. Knowing your values can help you make good decisions and prioritize your activities. Look for opportunities to live in agreement with your core value. Summarize your philosophy into a personal value statement so that you can refer to when needed. This is all part of building and developing self-awareness. Number 11, examine your likes and dislikes. Do you like team sports or individual sports? Do you like skydiving or playing poker? What types of people do you like or dislike? Do you avoid daredevil situations? Do you like or dislike loud music? Do you like or dislike cultural activities? What are the things you can't stand to have in your life and why? The activities and people you enjoy or avoid can give you a sneak peek into your psyche and can help you understand yourself better, and this helps to build self-awareness. Number 12, take a few personality tests. There are dozens of personality tests available out there that you can take for free. There are tests that helps you to understand your personality type, your creativity, and even career recommendation. I personally created my very own personality test from scratch, and it is based from my line of work. And it is very different compared to all the other personality tests that are out there. I will put a link below so that you can go and check it out. Number 13, nurture your free time. How do you like to spend your free time? Do you prefer to be alone or in crowds? Do you like to stay at home or go out? And what are your hobbies? Answer these questions and write the answers down, as this will help to develop self-awareness. Number 14, build support. Finding yourself is tough work at times. You need a consistent network of family, friends, and colleagues that you can rely on for advice and support. Surround yourself with people that have answers that are in alignment to your desires and the things that you want out of life. This way, you can have the support you need to help you along the way. Also, being generous about sharing your resources with others increases the likelihood that they'll want to do the same for you, so be mindful of that. Number 15, play with your creative flow. What activities boost your energy level and makes you lose track of time? Do you know where your talents lie and what you feel passionate about? Whether you love playing the piano or solving mathematical equations, chances are that these creative flow states will suggest a field in which you can excel. You'll accomplish greater things with less stress when you choose a path that lets you leverage your main assets and creative gifts. Express your creative goods and get to know more of your creative powers and see where you can use them in the world today. Number 16. You may have heard this before, but hear it again. Set goals. Having a destination in mind guides your steps to keep you on track. Where do you see yourself in 5 to 10 years from now? Really envision that for yourself. When you do, then look at the steps needed to move towards it and remember to enjoy the process. Number 17, listen to yourself. Finding yourself is about going inward and understanding your values, creative abilities, understanding your strengths and weaknesses, and how to transform your weaknesses into strengths, and always having better analysis of yourself so that you can make on-point decisions to live authentically and succeed. So, what will help with that process of self-inquiry is to really pay attention to what your mind and body are telling you. So learn to listen to yourself and self-reflect. Notice when you feel engaged and when you are lost. Is there a pattern behind the situation? What creative flow are you in when you are engaged and are creatively progressing forward? How can you create a daily framework that can help you stay in your creative zone? Again, listen to yourself and learn these things about yourself by listening to yourself. Number 18, accept your feelings. Acknowledge your emotions and turn them into an ally, and realize that you can learn from them even if they cause you discomfort. Trying to suppress the truth will backfire and produce more stress. When you learn to accept your anger or sorrow, you can start thinking about creative solutions that leads to successful results. Again, this goes back to listen to yourself. Number 19, welcome new experiences. Breaking out of your comfort zone is bound to reveal surprising facets of your personality. You may discover hidden talents that you never knew you had, all because of the fact that you push yourself further into your creative exploration. Taking an exotic vacation or leading a pilot project at work may inspire you to plan a bigger transformation. And finally, number 20. Read literature or watch a good informative movie. Observing how characters in movies and in novels can help you understand how to behave and may teach you how to handle similar problematic situations in your own life. As a trained actor and acting coach myself, I understand the science of playing fictional characters that are facing certain problems in their life while making decisions to overcome their problems and change their situations. The choices and way of processing their challenges that is modeled in these characters in the form of storytelling are insights that can help you more or less know how to handle your own problems that are equally depicted in the movie or novel. By watching a good movie or by reading a novel, you may find yourself learning how to address a conflict in your life in a whole new way, or experimenting with a different way of responding to your conflict that can help you make changes in your life. So, watch a good movie and read a good literature. Most of us are pretty good at figuring out what makes a friend or a family member tick. It's much more challenging to develop the same understanding of yourself. You spend so much time with yourself, it would be a shame not to have a high degree of understanding of yourself. If you are not aware of yourself, you will always be a mystery to yourself and you will always be clueless of your shortcomings in life. Without self-awareness, you're doomed to repeat your incompetent and unconscious mistakes for the rest of your life, unless you develop a high level of self-awareness. Finding yourself is an ongoing process that lasts a lifetime. Being willing to discover the truth about yourself is ongoing, as new levels of your personal truth will reveal itself from time to time, and that is the beauty of life. Self-awareness is one of the most important things you can possess for yourself. The key to enhance your life is grounded in self-awareness. Self-awareness helps to achieve goals and it helps you to align your activities with your values, which leads to a more successful and fulfilling life. Understand that self-awareness can help you build a meaningful life. It can help you to learn how to motivate yourself and build new habits. So, I encourage you to develop your sense of personal psychology and sense of self-awareness. When you do, you will have more control over yourself, your life, and your results. Take this important step in your personal development and spiritual development. You must understand that by knowing of yourself or mastering your personal psychology gives you all these powers and abilities. By introspection and by gaining a deeper self-knowledge, you will gain personal mastery. By knowing yourself, you'll be able to understand how to navigate inside your mind so that you can put your psychology into perspective and make effective choices in life that leads to success. This is a very powerful skill set to develop for yourself, so make sure you do that for yourself. In the end, you'll be happy that you did. Alright you guys, this is the end of this video and I wanted to keep this video short, but just know that there is so much more for me to share with you. If you resonated and liked this video, please leave a comment below this video and share your thoughts and ideas about how this helped you out and what you've learned from this. Also, if you think you know if some of your friends and family members will benefit from this message or would like to hear this message, share this video with them and help support their process as well. Now, with all that being said, I would like to invite you to make a very important decision that will truly have a positive impact in your life for the better. I know that if you watched this entire video up to this point that you are into personal development and you really want to take care of yourself and improve your life, which is why you are here. I'm sure that you really are working hard on yourself and would like to progress further in your life. But if you feel that what you are doing is not adding up to you feeling confident in yourself in the way that you wish to be, and if you feel like you have a lot of potential but can't get the momentum to reach your success, which leaves you feeling low on energy and a lack of motivation, then I invite you to join my course as it can help you to move further along the path to success. Within my course, these are the things that you will learn about. You will learn how to share the harmful expectations of others. You will learn how to discover who you truly are and not what others want you to be. You will learn how to unlock your true passions and build an unshakable self-esteem that no one else can tear down. You will learn how to let go of past mistakes and learn to accept yourself and finally move on and embrace your individuality. You will learn how to love yourself with all your strengths and weaknesses and find your true life purpose. You will learn how to show the world a real empowered version of yourself without fear of what they think. And you will learn how to shape and create the joyful life you've always wanted by living authentically, along with many other bonuses. You've been looking for ways to be your best, and my course can help you with that. Check out my course by clicking the link you see below this video, and you'll be redirected to a page where you can read more about my course and even join my course. Once again, I'm Luis Garcia. Good journey to you. See you soon, and thank you for watching. Hey guys, I'm Luis Garcia. I have a question for you. Did you enjoy this episode? If you did, and if you felt like you got something out of this episode, and if you resonated with this message, there are 4 things you can do right now to continue to support your journey. First, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel right here, which I hope you will, so that I can keep sending you videos that delivers important insights that can make positive changes in your life. Second, if you're watching this video on YouTube and you would like to dive deeper into this knowledge and take your life to the next new level, just click the link below this video and you'll be redirected to my website where you can sign up to receive my free podcast, free webinars, free online courses, free online programs, and receive updates on my events, new podcasts and programs, and everything else we can't do on this YouTube channel. Third, leave a comment below and share how this episode helped you and what are your next steps to improving your life. And lastly, 4, if you know someone that can benefit from hearing this message, remember to share this episode with your friends and family. I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Until then, good journey to you, and I'll see you soon. And once again, I'm Luis Garcia, and thank you for watching.